Can I take the helmet? Yeah! Oh, it's not like a legendary thing. What the fuck? Oh boy.
Due to an anomalous event, the interstitial hall and exhibition tower is off limits for the foreseeable future to any and all non-essential personnel. All requests to view the prototype rift anomaly modulator are hereby suspended for the time being. Please direct all further queries and study petitions to the lead researcher's office.
I don't need to keep activating the pilferator. I just wanted to see. We'll probably never drop below 80 now. I was gonna say like 20 less from 100, but God damn it, I wanted to jump off.
Subjects.
Oh, what the fuck?
Listen well. Days ago, our beloved sovereign, in his infinite wisdom, submitted himself to mental refreshment to strengthen his resolve for the good of all. At his command, I, Emery Thoreau, now accept the responsibility of shepherding you through these dark times until our sovereign's blessed return. I shall not take this duty lightly, for I address you today not as the consul, nor even as your new leader, which I am, but as a simple man who wants nothing more than to defend his home and his neighbors. But I cannot do it alone. Some
Wonder how long ago the Order predicted this. Assume the presiding bishop's been keen to the possibility for some time.
The sovereigns are downright dumb compared to the consul. This is gonna be bad for everyone.
So dry those tears as I call upon you.
I have almost 100,000.
Tall with renewed zeal. Together, we will finish our great sovereign's Sovereign's work and purge Arcadia of those who seek to harm us. We shall clench our victory and step into the prosperous future our matriarch promised.
Oh, our selfless sovereign. Matriarch's mercies. What if something should happen while he is convalescing?
What the fuck?
Control yourself. It's what the sovereign, what the council commands.
Matriarch's pride. We can't be expected to sleep in these conditions.
Better than bivouacking on the first that the toes missing is testament.
The console provides, the system abides. I fulfill my duty to the Sovereign as a loyal protectorate subject by operating
There must be something here.
Let me see if I can talk to her.
I know how this looks, but I can assure you I have leave to look into... Oh, you're not security.
Judging by that welcome, I'm guessing you're somewhere you shouldn't be?
And could the same not be said for you? I know every face in this facility, yet I do not know yours. For both our sakes, I think it best if we continue as we were. I will forget I saw you as long as you extend me the same courtesy.
Not until you tell me what you were doing first.
I was looking for proof, if you must know. There was an incident recently, and I believe our head of security is neglecting his duty to investigate. Albin Valancourt is the sentinel charged with supervising this facility and all its researchers. Unfortunately, he's a punitive man who delights in the wretchedness of others. I'd grasp a live rod if I could pass its current to him. Although, unless you have unusual license to be here, his odds of keeping head and body united diminish by the second.
You mean... you mean an incident?
Unless your lamps have oxidized, you must have noticed my arm.
Oh.
I lost it saving the Sovereign from a rift experiment gone wrong. An experiment I was in charge of, naturally. Valancourt supplied my name for the reports, incriminating me in the eyes of my colleagues. And since he's closed off that wing of the lab, I can't prove my innocence.
I could help you prove your innocence.
I couldn't possibly rely on an outsider to help me conduct an investigation, could I? No, that would be outrageous, unthinkable. Except, whatever the cause of the incident, it is my duty as a law-abiding protectorate subject to gather proof and uncover its cause. Really, Valancourt is forcing my hand here.
Just to be clear, does this mean you're willing to help me get the rift modulator?
Help you with acquisition? Assuredly not. If, however, in your exploration of the lab, you happen upon the modulator, I surely would not be able to prevent you from seizing it. What I am offering is help afterward. Once you take the prototype, it will set off an immediate lockdown. I can facilitate your exit from the facility, but only if you help me in turn. That modulator will be necessary to unfold the rift and find the evidence I need. And if Valancourt suffers repercussions for its loss, I will count that as an added benefit.
What kind of evidence are you open to find in this restricted wing?
The kind that proves I did not dishonor myself by making a mistake, and that the cause of the disaster was due to someone else's malfeasance, deliberate or otherwise.
This all sounds risky, but I'm willing to try if you are.
The prototype rift modulator is currently in interstitial hall at the top of Exhibition Tower. There's a lift in the next room over that can take you directly there. Once you have the prototype, make your way to Valancourt's quarters. He should have a spare key card that will grant us access to the restricted wing. I'll monitor your progress from here. Be cautious. The guards of this facility will attack anyone unfamiliar to them. But once you have the keycard and rift device, reconvene here, and we'll go together to the wing.
And once your investigation is complete, you'll help me escape.
That is what we've agreed upon, is it not?
Sounds like a plan. Be back later. Alright, so now we officially need to get the rift modulator and then come back here, and then we'll get access to the restricted wing. A state-of-the-art chem set that has clearly seen a lot of use. You may be able to combine the chemicals present in to create something useful. If I was dumb, I would be able to create... I would be able to haphazardly mix chemicals, but I can mix chemicals based on properties. I succeeded in making a common protectorate drug that definitely won't cause internal bleeding once ingested, probably.
Should this announcement not have come from the Sovereign himself? Obviously, the Consul is easing the Sovereign's burden.
Yes, we should be grateful our Sovereign has such a gallant apostle in the Consul, who will guide our great colony just as the paradigm intended.
Never more content. Never more content.
Let's get him over with!
Shit!
Sequestering myself.
Let me know when you needed a switch.
Oh, I guess since I can stand up, I can actually look into the other room here. Yeah, they're all just looking at it.
Enemy approximating in our vicinity, command.
Light instruction and restored.
Now what's this?
All subjects prosper under our beneficent through the Sovereign.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Bettering position.
You lot couldn't hit. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Contact lost. Always watch. Stay.
Can I take the helmet? Yeah! Oh, it's not like a legendary thing. It just played a weird-ass noise when I picked it up, though. Recalibrate generator voltage. And this is the first time I've seen something like this. Oh, didn't even need it.
Something ain't right about that rift. Though, kind of makes you wonder what might be inside it. They really just left the modulator out in the open. Well, let's say we adjourn ourselves.
What makes you say that? Oh, the rift modulator is literally just sitting on the podium there. Whoa. Prototyped rift device. The prototype rift device is a mysterious tool built by the Protectorate to study and stabilize rift, to use, approach, and interact with the rift to temporarily stabilize it, revealing items consumed by the rift. Yeah, it's where I thought it would go, down here.
Quickly, use the modulator to open the rift. It may provide your only avenue for escape.
Oh, what?
To the unsubtle thief. Yes, you with the rift modulator. I've made the intercom available to you. Avail yourself of it. It's not every day that someone is fool enough to break into the Interstitial Reconfiguration Center. I'd be obliged if you would regale me with the tale of how you managed to get this far.
You must be Valancourt. Heard you were a piece of shit.
A crude assessment and utterly untrue. I am perfectly accommodating to non-incompetence. I suspect you did not reach here unaided. So who was it? Which one of my undutiful brain boxes helped sponsor this little pilferage?
If you're asking me, I'd say you don't know your people well enough.
Act glib if you like. All you've done is illustrate the need for more invasive auditing of my personnel. I'll be sure to inform them of your role in that unpleasantness. Well, there will be time to scrutinize every angle of this breach at a later date, once I have dealt with you.
Or you could just let me go, bygones being bygones and all that.
I could also reduce you to a state of quivering agony, begging for death. And that would be a lot more enjoyable for me, if I'm being candid. No matter. I will await you in the hangar, where bullets may fly more freely than words, if you survive that long.
Got trouble, man.
Strange state of affairs. This proves an inefficient use of time.
As of this morning's demonstration, we have finally proven my central thesis. Matter within the rifts is not permanently destroyed, broken down into pure information. This confirms many of our theories about the rift to an overwhelming degree, including the potential to restore this information, albeit imperfectly. I expect the Sovereign will be most pleased. I'm scheduled to meet with him later today to discuss my findings more in depth. Note to self, impress upon the Sovereign the...
Ah, I thought that's what would happen. Damn it. On the nature of rifts. This is a research update. I found some concerning evidence that further rift experimentation may be taking place off-site. Junior Researcher Park. I mean, I guess the fastest way back would probably be to do this. I wasn't sure what was happening. Oh, they're frickin'... Oh, so he's not here. Oh, it's one of these things. Got it. All you have to do is just... they'll always activate the one they're next to. But if all the switches are on, bam. Lockdown contingencies for the Rift Containment Lab have been taken offline. Consequently, IRC Automech security forces will be unable to gain entry to the lab during a lockdown. Now that I've gone through there, did all that. Whoa!
On your toes.
Nothing back there. Oh.
Prance and shimmy to your heart's reasonable abandon?
No, that's only for celebrating the downfall of our enemies. Distemperament can hide in plain sight.
Also,
And a Donnybrook.
Wow. Oh. Secret little room? Pick up neatly penned note. It's the code to the personal safe.
Miranda would have been 17 today. I can scarce imagine her. My little son. Nearly a woman grown. Will she recognize her father, I wonder? After all he has done to bring her back, will she gaze upon him with pride? Happiest of returns, Miranda. I trust this year to be the last one we share apart.
This is the Sovereign's private chamber. Perhaps keeping so well coiffed exhausted him for other efforts. This room is not aligned with the paradigm.
Oh, and then he has a pitch ball card on him. That's interesting.
Disabling these automechs was an excellent decision, dear. Battling them would be quite an inefficient use of our time and energy.
Lockdown. Do you suppose there's been another incident like the one with the Sovereign?
No. It seems we may have been intruded upon during the Consul's announcement. I heard it from one of Valancourt's men. An outsider, apparently. Violent.
How ghastly. Well, Valancourt no doubt has it in hand. Perhaps this will take some of his edge off and he'll let us alone after.
A hypothesis that does not hold much water, I fear.
Yeah, never return. Our home.
Crawling right under a rift. It definitely fucks with the camera.
Fret not. Our researchers have everything well in hand.
Didn't one just lose an arm not a month or so ago?
How very tidy and organized this all is. I imagine Valancourt's dirty secrets are filed in alphabetical order.
Damn. Restricted wing access. The incident logs with Hurley. Talking about taking her to dinner. Oh, well, yeah, let's...
Seems like trouble.
$26, my lucky number. So my stealth multiplier has gone up by another 100. And this also went up by another 100. But all in all, still crazy amounts of damage. I mean, the only thing to use that for would be to...
Having that device nabbed on his watch nigh guarantees Valancourt a long stay and mental refreshment, if he is not subjected to swift and fitting arbitration first.
I also have the key card. We can go investigate the restricted wing now.
Matriarch's blessings on you. Let's not waste time then. I'll lead us to the restricted wing now. Once there, reopen the rift using the modulator, so we can begin searching for clues.
The main hangar is where we gotta fight, but we're not gonna do that just yet.
There's the sorry excuse of interstitial reconfigurating matter that claimed my arm. Rifts reconstitute matter in an imprecise manner, but use your imagination to conjure the original scene that could lead us to the evidence we need.
A partially reassembled note indicating Valancourt in the failed attempt that was meant to kill the Sovereign. A certain part must be removed from the rift generator prior to today's demonstration for safety reasons. I have enclosed the image of the part in question. Make sure it's done discreetly. I do not want to hear from any of the scientists that you pestered them with questions in the midst of their preparation. Investigate the cause of the failed experiment. Using my scientific knowledge to diagnose the critical failure. The key component appears to have been ripped out before the accident. Without the component, too much static discharge. I mean, that's all I really need to know.
You've discovered something.
Valancourt ordered his men to mess with the experiment. This accident was sabotage.
I knew it. I am absolved. And yet, I cannot possibly imagine what would have possessed him to deliberately endanger the Sovereign's life. It's unconscionable. I would characterize Valancourt as many vile and unmentionable things, but a traitor? No. The man cannot defecate without humming a protectorate anthem.
I think he views himself as a patriot, acting in the protectorate's best interests.
For all the time I've spent trying to unsnarl Valancourt's mercurial behavior, it seems there was yet more I did not know about him. Did you uncover anything else?
A vital part was removed from the rift generator arm. That must have caused the failure.
How did this go unnoticed during final checks? This is surely why the rift destabilized on us. I think I'm beginning to understand exactly what happened here. But if you have any additional points of data, please share them.
I don't. That concluded my investigation.
I think I can formulate my own conclusion from here. Our dear head of security has much to answer for. We need to go and confront Valancourt, now.
Now you're talking. Or actually, yeah, you should stay here and let me handle this.
Absolutely not.
Oh.
I want to see that villain's face when his crime is finally exposed.
If you end up dead, Valancourt can tell whatever story he wants about you.
The dead do make poor chroniclers. Very well. Much as I would like to be present for the hoisting of Valancourt's petard, there's sense in what you say. Valancourt is unlikely to provide conversation before slipping you a bullet, so I recommend slipping him one first. Be ready to fight and give him no quarter. When it's done, return to me. Erstwhile, I will be doing my ample best not to chew through my nail beds.
Vulnerabilities identified.
Extreme prejudice.
Change the enable the turret without inverting protocols. Something tells you this is a bad idea. Or is it? What? Sure. Throwing caution and common sense to the wind, you enable the turret.
Replenishing my firearm.
Better find you're ready to wait. On your... Don't make me bury another agent!
Okay, so we're not gonna do that ever again. Like, what the fuck?
Torpedocator at ready status.
You denied me this fight long enough. Guard, see to this intruder with a...
Change the protocol to target security forces. The turret is now active and will only target Protectorate security forces and automechanicals.
Stream prejudice.
Combatant scan.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Taking the fight out of them. Torpification in progress.
Oh wow, one hit to the head. Wow. Hey, just give me the trauma kit.
Another intolerable disruption.
His turrets are shredding.
Down fire. Would not refuse medical.
Check enemy like...
Fuck. And it won't let me mantle.
I heard fighting. Well, what happened? Did he beg forgiveness? Did he grovel?
His skull got caved in. I don't have polite words to describe the violence I inflicted upon that man.
Thus always to traitors. Morale will certainly improve in the lab now, I should think, provided Valancourt's replacement is not also an absolute pilgarlic. I had prepared this trauma kit, but obviously that turned out to be an unnecessary precaution. Please, take it with my gratitude.
Huh. Let this serve as a lesson. Not everyone outside the Protectorate is your enemy.
I'm not sure murdering the head of security at a highly valued research facility makes the argument you think it does, but noted. Have no fear. No evidence of our little collaboration will survive. I'll see to it.
Our consul reluctantly takes over as Sovereign bravely reports to mental refreshment.
Now that you have the rift modulator, any previously inaccessible rifts could be worth revisiting. Rifts may contain useful equipment and resources. However, due to the chaotic nature of reconstitution, some creative problem solving may be required in reaching them.
Alright, so I think here is a great place to leave it off. So when we come back, we are going to be just really quickly turning in this mission of setting up all the electrical, the lightning towers. Oh, and then also another thing we could do is we could see if we could get into this building and, you know, shoot them up, clear them out, and, you know, get some more XP, as I now realize we are halfway through 26, as I... you know, believe we practically just hit level 26. But basically, once we do those two things with the lightning, with turning in the mission here and clearing out this building, this planet should really be done. So I'll go back to Cloister and do all the stuff there. However, there is actually a port, or there is a rift, actually. I do want to check on the beginning planet, which actually might be able to help me get the one magazine, the one science magazine that I wasn't able to get. I'm not sure about any other rifts on any other planets, but we're going to be doing all that in the next one, and I hope to see you then. Peace.